Alright, so for the video, this is Cole and Lee. We are in the Ferrari 458 Italia. We're going for 7 laps, correct?
Yep, 7.
Sounds good, my man. So, here's in the car, you know the drill there for me. So, I'll keep you updated on that traffic around us.
Cool.
We come up on a slower car, just wait for the hazard lights, and then that's our signal and safety pass. So, of my hand, the wheel in both instances.
Okay.
Other than that, just always keep your eyes up, look ahead, look where you want to go, because in this car especially, things are going to come at you really, really quickly out there. So,
yeah.
Probably comparable to an off-road vehicle, actually. So, you know, the further ahead you can look where you want to go, more things mentally slow down. Just a lot easier to prepare yourself for corners that way. Other than that, the smoother, more relaxed you can be with it, the better the car will treat you. So,
cool.
Any questions for me?
Nope. Engine control system?
Yeah, you're going to get a gazillion warning lights on it. According to the mechanics, it's all good.
Okay.
So we'll go with that.
Sounds good to me.
So, alright, man. Now this car, we have to run manual because an automatic just overshifts, overheats itself. So you're going to put it in that, and then go ahead and pull your upshift pedal towards you once. This car, basically 4th and 5th gear, and potentially 3rd gear in a few of the tire corners like this, but we'll just need 4th right away. So,
okay.
Alright, man. So let's go ahead and give me a little bit of throttle here. There we go. And then we'll take it over to our left. Go right side wall with the speed limit sign on it.
Jeez.
Yeah, it's a ride car doing this thing. Anyway, drive a little bit past the wall. We'll pause for a second here and I'll check for traffic. We're good to go. So let's go ahead and take it forward. And upshift 1. There we go. Stay left, upshift 1 more. Close side first, apex. Straight line here, turn it cone. Little bit of brake. Turn inside apex. There you go. Gradual on the throttle. Use that track to the left. Accelerate all the way. Upshift. Upshift. To the orange. Brakes. Brake hard. Downshift 1. Stay left. Ease off the brake. Turning. No brake. You got it. To the apex. Start to accelerate now. Use that track to the left. Accelerate all the way. To the orange. Brakes the air. Good. Straight line. Looking for that apex. Turn in. Ease off the brake. No brake. There you go. Start to accelerate here. Back to your right. Keep going. Brake here, left side to that red and white curve. Good. Start to accelerate gradually. Nice, good job. Keep going. Brakes here, downshift 1. Stay left, ease off the brake, turn it. Good. So this apex. And now start to accelerate, straighten up the wheel. There you go, good job. Upshift 1. Little brake, turn it, and accelerate. Straight side, turn it go. Brakes here, downshift 1. Turn it in, to that apex. Good. And now accelerate, use track to the left. On your entry there before the straightaway, upshift, use a little bit more track to the left. That way it makes it a little straighter. Brakes here, downshift 1, stay left. Turn it. There you go, keep turning. Out of that apex. Accelerating, use that track to the left. There you go. Brakes here, straight line. There you go. Turn it in. That red white, smooth on the throttle here. Straighten up the wheel a little bit, back to the right. There you go, good job. Little brake, no brake. Into the red and white curve. Turn it, there you go. Start to accelerate to the orange cones. Keep going. Brakes here. Stay left. Downshift. Wait on it. Now turn it. There you go. Apex first. Now start to accelerate. Straighten up the wheel. There you go. To the right. Upshift. Little brake. Flip that apex. And use that track to the left here. Brakes here. Stay left. Downshift. Turn it. There you go. That's better. It's the apex. Patience. A little patience. There you go. Upshift. Downshift. And turning. There you go. Keep turning. Add that steering. There you go. Start to accelerate. Left of the track. Brakes here. There you go. Straight line. Turn it in. And that apex. Start to accelerate. Straighten it up a little. Straight line here. Little brake here. Side to runway. Just a little bit early on the turn in there. Just a little bit.
That's just the other way out.
It's all good. Accelerate all the way. Brakes here. Now turn it even just a little later here. Wait on it. Now. There you go. Now get to the apex first. Get to the apex. Now accelerate. Straighten it up. Get a really straight exit that way. Little brake. Turn it. There you go. Accelerate. Straight to the turn cone. Brakes. Brake hard. Brake hard. Maybe just a little bit hot there. Because see how now we're kind of out of track?
Yeah.
So that it hurts your speed down the straightaway. Yeah, just a little bit. Upshift. Turn 1's a little bit of a sacrifice corner because it helps you set yourself up for the straightaway. Get down to that apex, start to accelerate here. There you go. Use that track to the left, keep going. accelerate to let the car come out to the center, then bring it back to the right, because you got the time to do it. Right. So the orange goes, brakes here, stay left, ease off the brake, now turn it. Now get to the apex first, now start to accelerate, and use that track. Then bring it back to the right. See how the traction control lets you get a little more, right? So that apex, accelerate, there you go. Brakes here, downshift, stay left. Turn it. Now get to the red light. There you go. Straighten it up, straighten it up. There you go. Upshift. Use all that track. Nice. Upshift. Brakes here. Downshift. Stay left. Turn it in. There you go. Start to accelerate just a little bit. Use that track. Brakes here. Straight line. There you go. Turn it in. Get down that apex. Smooth on the throttle. Straighten it up. Straighten it up. There you go. Little brake. That red and white curve. So the apex, gradual acceleration. That's good. Straighten it a little bit. There you go. Keep going. Brakes here. Very late turn it. Turn it. Alright, now get to the apex. Let the car rotate. There you go. Accelerate. Straighten it up a little bit. There you go. Keep going. You're good. Little brake. Let that apex accelerate. So that turn it go. Brakes here. One downshift. We should be getting the hazards here in a second. Give me a little throttle. Alright, we're going to pass right. Upshift. One more. It's the orange. Brakes here. Pass right on the 430. Downshift. There you go. Yeah, he's coming in a little tight there. We're good. Gets the apex. Now accelerate. Straighten it up. There you go. Brakes here. Stay on the brakes. There you go. Turn it. Is that red and white curve? Keep turning. There you go. Accelerate. Straighten it. There you go. To the right. Little brake. Into that apex. Good. Accelerating here. Line a little. There you go. That's good. Keep going. Brakes here. Wheel on it. Turning. Get the car rotated first. There you go. Now accelerating. Straighten it up. There you go. That's good. That's good. Little brake. Turn it. Straight slow turn to come. Brakes here. Brake hard. Downshift. Turn in. Zero red white. Gets the apex first. There you go. Straighten it up. Straighten it up. There you go. Nice. Upshift. Brakes here. Stay left. Ease it off. Turn it. There you go. Now get all the way to the red and white. Drive it. Drive it. There you go. Straighten it up now. There you go. That's what I'm looking for. Good job. Keep going. Brakes here. Straight line here. Turn in. There you go. Start to accelerate. There you go. To the right. Little brake. That red and white. Keep turning. There you go. That's good. Keep going. And brakes. And that was our 7 laps.
Oh, wow.
It goes by a little quicker in this car than the
Yeah.
others. Alright, man, so yeah, it's looking really good out there. You just got to use the track.
Yeah.
That's all. Just got.
That's always been like my problem, I guess.
Right, and I mean,
I'm afraid to like swing out because I don't want to like go too far, you know?
Yeah, no, I gotcha. And I mean, on an off-road track, you're probably used to giving yourself a little bit of a margin for error.
Yeah.
Which I'm not saying you shouldn't do that on an asphalt track as well. That being said, you're working with more grip,
Right.
and the track's gonna be the track in the car is gonna be more predictable.
Truck just pitches out sideways. You just got to figure out.
Yeah,
how to
exactly.
overbrake.
So I get it. You know, you don't want to be like an inch off a cactus in a truck. I get it. But here, you can be an inch off that curve, and you know that's
And be fine.
Yeah, exactly. So, in fact, I usually give myself an inch because that's the room I need if I do make a mistake. You know, because that's the nice thing about asphalt. There's so much more grip there. You know.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
anyway.
this thing's a dream.
Oh yeah, dude, this thing. I mean, it is a $300,000 Ferrari, so it should be
It
good.
should be a
but
dream.
here, I'll tell you right here. But yeah, it is a dream to drive. All right, we'll break it right here. That should work.
Cool.
All right, man. So yeah, other than that, the only other thing I'd point out, you're turning in really late, which is great. But there's 2 things you're doing that's hindering your lap time a little bit. One, especially into some of these higher speed corners like turn 3 and turn 2 at the end of the straightaways, you're coming in maybe 2-3 miles an hour hot. And what it's doing is it's not allowing you to get all the way down to that red and white curve. And as a result, not only are you losing space down there, but now you just tightened up the exit as well because you're not all the way down.
Because you're not down here to travel.
Exactly.
There.
So now guess what? You have to wait longer to accelerate. And that's why I think a few times you probably noticed that at turn 2, you're like, man, I wish I had more track. You know. Now, if you get all the way down to that apex, you can do that, but it all starts with the entry. You can't come in too fast and get the car down
Yeah, you
to the
can't just.
entry. Yeah, exactly. So maybe just a little bit firmer on the brake so you can get the car to the apex. That's absolutely critical on a road course application. Sacrifice what you need to on the entry to make the center of the corner work so that on the exit you can get the most out of the car. That's the only other thing I'd say. besides that, in some of these tire corners, like maybe turn 5,
Yeah.
you notice how a few times I said let the car rotate and then accelerate?
Yeah.
A few times you turn it in and then kind of accelerate, and you probably could feel the grip just sort of vanish from the front of the car, right? So in some of these tire corners, a little bit of patience goes a long way, because you can get the car rotated. Once again, you can get all the way to that apex instead of
and
kind of
accelerating straight rather than kind of going around.
Exactly, because what you're doing is you're accelerating with a bunch of wheel in the car, and as a result, you never really straighten out the exit.
Yeah.
So even on the exit of the corner when you should be straight, you're still doing this. And the traction control is all over you.
Yeah.
So that's the only thing I'd say. It's just 2 little minute things. Other than that, if you just fix those 2 things, you'd be running as fast as the ride car, easy. So yeah, it's looking good, man.
Oh yeah,
Thanks
thank you very much. That was rad.
No problem.